Hi everyone, Aleah here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own DIY hand sanitizer. I hope you're all doing well, staying healthy. We all miss you. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. So today, as I said, we're going to be making a hand sanitizer. The reason I chose to do this video is because obviously we're in quarantine, right? And it's important for us to have not only clean surfaces in our house, but also it's important to keep our hands clean, right? So obviously I'm a bigger fan of washing your hands. So if you have soap and running water around, wash your hands before using a hand sanitizer. But sometimes it is just nice to have a thing of hand sanitizer around when you're not necessarily close to somewhere where you can wash your hands. All right, the recipe we're going to be following today is this. And when kind of researching online, this seemed to be kind of the most popular recipe. So we are going to be using 2/3 a cup of rubbing alcohol, and I'll get into more detail about what kind of alcohol you want to choose. You're going to be using 1/3 a cup of aloe vera gel, and there's a couple different kinds you can use for that as well. And then optional is essential oil. So if you want to add in something to make it smell better, something like lavender, tea tree, you definitely can do that. This is going to be my second batch today. I just actually finished making this first batch before making this video. And I'll show you examples of different containers you can use, but I wanted something that was easy to use. So I decided to put some in a spray bottle, right? So you just pick it up, you spray it on your hands, and you're good to go. Some other examples of bottles are like this glass spray bottle that I had. I had something in this before, I can't remember what it was, but I obviously cleaned out the bottle and I'm reusing it. I want to like refill one of my old little bottles that's almost empty of hand sanitizer that I got from like Target. Yep, it is Target because it's the Up and Up brand. And then if you have something like a travel size like shampoo bottle or body wash bottle, you can also use that. Just make sure that if you did use it before, that you clean it out really well beforehand. All right, so going into more specifics. So when researching what percentage of alcohol to use, what percentage of rubbing alcohol to use, most people say that 70% is a really good percentage of alcohol to use. Now, you want to make sure that you're using anything over at least 60 or higher, okay? So the higher you go, the less amount of water that's going to be in the mixture, so the more drying it's going to be. So something like 91% is going to be really, really, really drying on our hands. So I'm going to say let's just not even use that. I say that 70 is like the perfect percent to go with. So we're going to be using this today. I got this one at Walgreens. It's obviously a larger value size. It's 32 fluid ounces. This one also came from Walgreens. It's the smaller size, 16 fluid ounces. I got a bigger one just because I knew I was going to be making many different batches, right? So 70% is the way to go. Now, as far as the aloe vera gel, there's also a bunch of different options out there. I picked this up from Walgreens. So it's a Walgreens brand dye-free after sun gel. Now, we want to go ahead and just look at the ingredients. So aloe leaf, okay, so aloe vera is the first ingredient, which is good. But you'll notice after that it has water. So there's a lot of water in here and a lot of other ingredients that I can't even really pronounce. So this is like an okay thing to use. I mean, we are making hand sanitizer after all, so we don't have to use anything too fancy, but just know when you use an aloe vera gel that has like a higher percentage of aloe vera, you're gonna get better moisturizing effects. And because rubbing alcohol is so drying, we really do want to use something that's more pure. I used this with my last batch. The brand is Lily of the Desert. It's 99% aloe vera jelly. I've used this in the past, like when my skin is sunburned, and it's a really good brand. Quick tip, if you ever get sunburnt and you have aloe vera gel laying around, put it in your refrigerator and make it really cold before you apply it onto your skin. It'll feel so refreshing and good. And yeah. Okay, so that's one brand. I think for our batch right now, I'm going to use this one. The brand is Badger, and this is unscented, fair trade certified aloe vera gel, 96% organic ingredients. So again, this is a lot more pure aloe vera gel than the other Walgreens brand. Oh, but it does kind of have some other stuff in it too. All right, well, still, we're gonna use this one today. All right, so those are kind of our two main ingredients. You are gonna make sure you wanna have some kind of bottle. I kind of went over that. And then optional is adding essential oils, or just one oil if you want. Today I'm gonna be using tea tree oil, which is also a really good antimicrobial. So it helps with fighting off bacteria and viruses and all that stuff. It has kind of like a refreshing, astringent smell to it. Some other options might be like bergamot, lang-a-lang. This is Blissful Sleep Blend, but it smells like lavender, and then like peppermint. So whatever essential oil you have around the house that you want to use is fine. What else do I have? You're gonna need some kind of mixing bowl. So this is just like a kind of metal bowl that I have for cooking. I'm gonna be using these today to pour the mixture into the bottle. Another option would be to use a funnel if you have a funnel. Otherwise, a good little trick to make a funnel is take like a Ziploc plastic bag and then cut out the corner, open it up. And if I had two hands, I could actually do this, but it's gonna be really hard since I don't have two hands. And then just pour the mixture in the bottle. Okay, and then you also are gonna want a spoon to be able to mix the rubbing alcohol, the aloe vera, and essential oils together. All right, so let's go ahead. Oh, forgot this. Measuring cup. This is 1/3 cup measuring cup. We are going to be using, once again, 2/3 rubbing alcohol and 1/3 cup of aloe vera gel. So I'm gonna start with my 2/3 cups of rubbing alcohol. Let's see how talented I am at using just one hand for this whole process. Going pretty good. Get it all the way to the top. And lift it up and put it in a bowl. Okay, so that's one. This is kind of fun, actually. I kind of feel like I'm doing like a little cooking show or something. I've never done a video on something like this before, so. All right. This is gonna be cup number 2. Kind of slowly pour it into the bowl. All right, so I'm done with that, and you can see I still have like more than half of a bottle left, and this is again my second batch. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and open my bottle of aloe vera gel. I didn't look to see if this one has, oh, it has something on the top. A little piece of foil I have to take off. There we go. All right, and so I'm gonna fill this. This is actually a nicer consistency. The yellow stuff was kind of clumpy. It's more like a jelly, so it was a little more of a clumpy consistency. So I'm gonna go all the way to the top, like so. I'm gonna pour that in there. Gonna add a little more. I'm just gonna put that cap on later. Okay, now comes the mixing part. So you really wanna make sure the aloe vera jelly and the alcohol are mixed together. In my last batch for that bottle, they weren't totally mixed together. So once I got them in the bottle, I just gave it a really good shake. So I think as long as you like shake it before you use it, that should be fine. Just give it a good stir. Another thing with hand sanitizer is you don't want to use it too much because it's really going to dry out your hands. So that is why I said if you can wash your hands opposed to using this, that's better in my opinion. But sometimes you need to do this. So yes, it is what it is. I also just realized it is April 1st. I'm kind of losing track of the days. All of the days just kind of blend together. It's like, oh, it's just another day in quarantine. But it is April Fools. So happy April Fools. I wonder if any of you have done any April Fools jokes on each other. So as you can see, it's mixing pretty good, but the aloe is still kind of not fully mixing with the rubbing alcohol. So again, that's why we're going to want to shake the bottle before using. I wonder if this is for the most part like, okay. I think it's okay. All right. So now I'm going to be using this little bowl. Actually, I'm going to use this smaller one because I'm going to be pouring it in this little glass spray bottle container. I'm just going to move this stuff over, make some room. I'm going to pour a little of this in here. Probably going to have to do like 2 or 3 pours. And I just want to be careful here. Oh. And this happened with my last batch too. Some of it does go onto the counter, which it's okay. It's not a life or death matter. Got plenty of this stuff to go around. Here we go. Let's try to get a little bit more in there. Oh, and I totally forgot that I was going to add an essential oil, and I didn't do that. So I'm just going to add a couple drops of my tea tree oil to the bottle. It's going to say like 2 or 3 drops, and that should be good. It's pretty potent and strong, so I don't need too many. All right, now I'm going to screw my bottle cap on. And hold on, I just want to make sure it's on before I get this all over myself. I want to give it a good shake. So I think shaking it's going to make sure that the 2 ingredients mix even better. All right, lots of bubbles. All right, you guys, so that is it. This is my second batch of DIY hand sanitizer. Here's my first one. I think I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna fill up these 2 little bottles now. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, you can comment down on the video below, or you can email me with any questions you have too. Cool, well have fun if you end up doing this. Again, hope you are all doing well and hope to see you on the flip side. Bye.